Hello everyone, so I have to do the Last Man on Earth very quickly. So this is Last Man on Earth, episode 15, Fourth Finger. So yeah, I'm doing this between episodes so I can do it easily because, well, a laptop acting like an idiot. Anyways, besides my personal life, we have Carol who intros the recap. And then after all that recap is done, so everyone sees it and Carol walks in. Carol is being a freaking damn idiot saying, "Oh, you did that yourself?" And then we have Mike who admits that he did it and he's happy to do it. Carol believes that Mike missed a spot, but he's like, "No, I didn't miss a spot." So he technically took the idea of a mullet and, well, he ran with it, as you guys can see. Well, of course you guys not seeing, but you saw in the promo, hopefully. Anyway, so Phil tries to bluff and says he loves it. And Mike thanks him. Mike actually says you're welcome. And Phil, of course, thanks him. Carol again acts like an idiot. And then we have the nice little comments from everyone else. Gail says he looks like you got nuked in the face. Erica's like, you look like two serial killers. Melissa says you came from the past to tell us about the robots. Todd actually is supportive and says he likes it. Mike was happy to do it, and they all freaking laugh while he walks away, and guess what Phil says? Freaking Mike. Like usual. Anyways, Phil tries to cope with it. Carol tries to help him out with it, which she doesn't. She actually says boom, right? Because she's like, haha, you. Oh, anyway, so Phil wants revenge. Carol is like, no, you guys are even. You shouldn't want to do that. Again, Carol is freaking damn crap with her language. I mean, to think she actually is good with her English, she loves the English language and she knows lots of freaking vocabulary, yet she sucks when it comes to it. I just can't do this anymore with her. Anyways, Mike was always on the parent's side, apparently, and we'll be back after these messages. Alright, so like I said, Mike is always on the parents' good side. They side with Mike. Then we got Todd and Gail. Todd is going to Melissa's, but he tries to cover for it, but he became clean, and then all of a sudden, we should be honest with each other. So now he's being honest, and he's telling too much stuff about what Melissa does with him. Oh, man. Anyways, poor Gail, but she's okay with it, apparently. She's still okay. So Phil got him some poison oak, and he's gonna put it in Mike's bed. But Mike left him a present. And it's kind of funny, he called himself Tandy Cakes. Well, anyways, Phil sadly, after walking back to his room, went to go see it again. He got a rake, he pushed the box open, and Mike gave him money. And the money was actually linked to, you know how it is when it comes to Mark bills. As soon as you touch him, blue ink shoots out. So he got blue ink all over his face, and the ink is not coming out. So Phil had no choice but to put makeup on him and himself. So Carol is talking. It's about a dream. Apparently she had it 50 times. It's a weird dream. Oh my gosh. Anyways, you got Gail, Erica, and Mike having to suffer through it. And Phil did a decent job on it because it looks like the blue is gone. But of course you got Gail who says, I think you're wearing makeup. And then apparently Mike found a home down the road and he taunts freaking Phil saying, yeah, I know you will get blue over it. And Mike will not tell him where. And he taunts more saying, something about died. Yeah, you're something about died. So he continues to taunt him. Then Erica points out, I think I already talked about this, but Erica points out that he's wearing makeup. Then Todd actually decides to unbelievably actually tells Melissa everything about what Gail did. And it's like, oh my gosh. And then you have him being too honest. And then Todd wants to make sure he has some time for Erica's baby. And well, of course, Melissa is a little bit concerned about, is he stretching himself too much and doing too much? Well, anyways, Mike is walking home and Phil is in his moss suit. I'm going to call it the moss suit. And he actually stopped him to find where he lives. And then Phil decides at night to strike back with some more poison oak. And he was singing poison, poison. Yeah, that song. So Mike was up waiting for him and apparently set up a home security system. Phil was wearing the moss suit and Phil was trying to lie, saying he was actually the captain of the neighborhood watch and he was just out there to do that. And Mike saw through his ploy. And it's just truly funny. Oh yeah. So I knew it. I knew it would come to this. So Mike told Phil to rub the poison oak on him, actually on his balls. And of course, because Phil wants to make him believe that it's not poison oak, he did do it. Ooh, man. So Mike decided to get him back even more by putting his bed near a cliff, and there's a stunt bed too. So when Phil actually woke up, he tumbled off the cliff and landed on the bed, and then there is a platter waiting for him to open. He opens it and it says "Got ya" or something like that. And so fourth finger, that's where it came from. So instead of showing the middle finger, they put the fourth finger up, and that's how they said, So Mike was there and Phil threw sand. He kept on throwing sand, and Mike was like, "Oh, well, I guess I have to get you back for that one." And then Phil tries to bargain, saying, "No, it doesn't count. The sand does not count." Then we got Todd, who's concerned for Phil, and he says that it's impossible to get Mike back. And Todd can't spare the time. But of course, he found time to actually spare, and he decided to help. So Phil and Todd teams up, and Todd actually shaves his side of his head too. And Mike actually tapped out. He said, "I give up 2-on-1. I didn't sign up for this. It was just us two." So, Phil thinks it's not over, and Phil makes his own security system using bubble wrap. I would love that. And of course, Carol is kind of messing it up. But even so, Carol actually, for some reason, somehow, she got pictures of Phil and Mike together. I have no idea where she got those baby pictures, but she got them. That's creepy. But anyway, she wants him to use those to melt Mike's heart. And Phil apparently found a letter, and well, Mike bargained for it, and he won. He finally was like, "Oh man, I'm not gonna do it." He's like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna do it anymore. I'm not gonna do any." And he's like, "I hid the letter. I'm gonna hide the letter. You can't find it." But Mike found it. Of course, he put 696 as his password. And as soon as he opened it, he read the letter, and it seemed legit. And apparently, their father died. Yeah, he's the first one to go, and it turns out he faked it. It was a fake one, and what's even worse, he rubbed it with poison oak. So that was a major low blow. Then we have Phil looking at the photos, and Carol and the girls were there out in the usual living room just socializing. And then Todd walks in, and he come to them and actually told them everything. Well, first he showed what he did to his face, and then after that he said, well, actually after they criticized him, because one was like, "Oh, it's like a Hitler mustache crawling away," and then like many others saying crap. But even so, he told them that he is there for all of them. And apparently Carol's dream means that she's not over the baby. So, yeah. And so many other things, of course. Well, anyway, so Melissa is like Paris Hilton at this point, basically saying, "Oh, that's hot." The brothers finally make up with each other, and there were actually real letters, and that's what he drew from the other letters. For the fake letter, he actually drew from the real letters. And he had a true heart to heart. Apparently, Phil was jealous of him, and the parents talked about Mike a lot. And apparently, they talked about him too, but he was like, "Yeah, but it's different." And he was just a temp. So, Phil finally apologizes. There was a touching moment, and Mike actually put I don't know, salt flour bucket over his door, so it poured right on Phil. But it's okay. They made up, and Mike was like, "I didn't know we were going to make up. I didn't know we were going to make up." But last but not least, we have Todd and Carol. And Carol says, well, after Todd says, I don't know, what basically happens at the end is the fact that Carol says, "You can do one thing for me. Put Phil's baby in me." Which I have no idea what the frick that means. But anyways, the crazy part is like this episode actually makes the other episodes, well, this one actually has made it better. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing that they did. The worst part is that I think they might have said series finale. Oh, freak. If it's series finale, then I guess it's game over. 2 more episodes and it's game over. No season 3. But of course, if it's a season finale, I don't know. It depends on more people watching season 2 for me to do season 3. But anyways, this was a good episode. 2 more episodes left, and then it might be bye-bye forever or season 3 coming in September. I'm not sure. Anyways, thank you for watching, and have a good one.